Hi, I'm Loy from LoyMachedo.com and who's Loy Machedo. Today the date is September 19, 2015. Time right now is 5:45 evening. Alright. Now I just want to address the issue today on something shocking, to just tell you what competition is like, to give you a shocking revelation as to what competition is like. I meet people who, if I ask them invest 20,000, 30,000 in a training, they say, oh my goodness, so expensive. Oh. And if I tell them to spend $1,000, let's say, dollars on books, oh my goodness, $1,000. So just to give you a perspective, okay, just to give you a perspective what competition is today. I was invited to speak at GEMS International School, okay, GEMS International School, Wellington, which was in Al Khil in Dubai. Now, I was pretty honored and I went there. Now, to cut the long story short, these 10-year-old children, okay, just 10 years old, they have an iPad, they have access to cell phones, they have MacBook Pros, they have the state-of-the-art laptops. Most of their homework is done there. And then I heard some of the other children, they go online to do research. And what's more, most of these children actually have to give presentations, PowerPoint presentations, in front of a classroom full of children. So 10-year-old children, they know how to use Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint. They know how to use softwares. They know how to use the latest technology. They also know how to give presentations. They are good at public speaking. And if you, for a minute, doubt their intelligence, let me tell you this. One of the kids, a 10-year-old kid, came and asked me this question. And the question this 10-year-old kid asked me is, Loy, she didn't say teacher, uncle, nothing. Loy, what are you trying to hide behind those tattoos? Just think of this question. What are you trying to hide behind those tattoos? I was not only shocked, I was like, what? And then another kid, when I was taking a selfie, this girl, small little girl with glasses, she's like, are you serious? You're taking a selfie? Are you serious? Isn't this something that only girls or small children do? And I was like, okay, all right, okay, whatever. So just look at the maturity. Most of them ask me questions like, what do you want to do with your life? How can you succeed if you have tattoos on your face? Who will take you seriously? These are the types of questions 10-year-old children have been asking me. 10-year-old. So now, just think of it. If a 10-year-old child has this level of intelligence, they are being trained to such a high level and exposed to so much of information which is being filtered and fed into their systems. Where do you stand? In fact, their books, some of their books which the professors were learning are so thick. When I was 10-year-old, I don't know, I was just thinking of chocolates. When I was 21, I think I got my first computer. And today, these kids are being exposed to this kind of information. This is the level of competition that we'll be facing in a couple of years. So my question to you is this. How much money do you spend on books, on research, on yourself? How much time do you spend to learn something new, to read something new, to find out something new? Who's your mentor? How much do you invest in your mentor to teach you, train you, and to make you to be the best? What is it that you do every single day where you spend a minimum of 6 to 8 hours? So what do you do? So this is my question to you in order for you to realize what your competition is doing. Because right now, you might be bitching about, oh, this guy got a high position because he was kissing ass, and she is successful because of her white skin, or he is successful because he has a white passport, or she is getting promotion because she has those lovely assets which she keeps flaunting. Let me tell you, people are not dumb, okay? They are working so hard, so very hard. That is why they are where they are. So this is what competition is doing. Now my question to you is simply this. What are you doing? How much time, money and effort are you spending on your growth, on your education, self-education, on your goals, on your dreams? And how far do you think you're competitive enough? Now before I conclude, let me share one small example with you. Now I'm a member of, it's called the Dubai Desert Road Runners. Okay, these guys, they come and train in Barsha Pond Park, which is kind of far for me. Okay, but I go and train there. Let me give you an idea of how these guys train. Okay, all of them come there. I'll give you an example between two clubs. One is the Sharjah Buera Striders, one of the old clubs that I belong to, and this club, Dubai, what do you call that, Desert Road Runners. In Sharjah Buera Striders, they're very friendly, they're very loving. We come, we talk to one, when we come there 5:30 in the morning, we come, we talk to one another, hey, how are you, how are things going on, and we talk to each other, hey, so what's happening, just talk about old times. Then afterwards, the main leader comes and says, let's go for a run, we go for a run, we go for a slow run, jogging, running, whatever, talking in between, and we finish the run and finish, that's done deal, okay. These guys, Desert Road Runners, when people come there, everyone's dressed up properly, professionally, and completely decked up. Okay, nobody's talking. Everyone's either stretching or getting ready for their exercise. And you can look at their faces. They are not come there to talk. Nobody's come there to say, hi, how are you? Nothing. They have the look of intensity on their faces. So first, after everyone gets ready, the briefing is done by the leader. You go for one round. You finish the warm up, and then they give you the program for the day. And I'll tell you this, everyone is pushing and trying to achieve something higher, better, faster, stronger. And after everyone finishes, if there is a person who didn't do very well, I have found out that this person would go back home, would evaluate what they have done, would work very hard throughout the week, would train in the morning, train in the afternoon, train in the evening, do whatever it takes. So next time when they come for training, they make sure that they beat the person who beat them, that they moved a couple of levels higher, that they became better, that they became stronger, they became faster. That is the level of competition that is there. So you see the difference between Sharjah Buera Striders and Desert Road Runners. I'm not saying Sharjah Buera Striders is bad. No, it's a social club. They like it to be this way. While these guys, they are these hardcore professionals who want to really achieve success. So, and I'll tell you this, before you even judge them, there are a lot of them who come directly from work, who have planned out their day such a way that they come directly from work, that they pack their kit right, the night before, and they come directly from work and they come to train, even if it's hot, even if it's humid, no matter what. They have a personal life, but they sacrifice all this to focus on their goals. And this is what people are doing. This is how competitive people are. While you must be sitting and watching some YouTube or meeting your friends, your uncles, your aunties, your relatives, and going for some banana split festival of religious significance, there is somebody out there who's sitting down, butting their head on a book, on a research, on some practice, on some exercise. They are being committed to their goal, to their cause, to what they're supposed to do. So my question to you is this. You want to know how competitive the world is? The world is very competitive. The question to you that I ask is this. How competitive are you? What is it that you're doing? What are the sacrifices you're making? And are you number one? Are you the best? Do you have those results? Because if you're just sitting and working hard and not achieving anything, well, let me give you a news flash. The laborer who is picking up those heavy bricks, he's working hard. Okay? So you can also work hard and not achieve any results. The thing is, you need to get paid big money, because money is the name of the game. Satisfaction is extremely important, but the most important thing of all is, do you love what you do, and are you the best of what you're doing? Because if you're not, forget it, you'll get paid peanuts and you'll be living a life of a monkey. If you want to be the best, be competitive, be the best of what you can be, and remember these two examples I give. That small little child, the question that they asked, these children, and how these people train, how much passion they put, and the fact that they want to be their best. No excuses, no drama, no bullshit is what my coach tells me every single time. And this is what I'm telling you. You want to achieve success? Start being competitive and try to be the best. Loy from LoyMachedo.com and who's LoyMachedo.com. This is what I have to say. Let me know your thoughts. Love to hear from you. Goodbye for now.